Hi, I'm Stevie D.
And I'm Josh Todd from Buckcherry, and you're watching Buckcherry Live, baby. Did I think I'd be sitting in Sony's offices after all these years? If you would have told me that after the Time Bomb record, I would have said no. You know, I'm so grateful that that's what's going on. You know, I was just telling Stevie, like, it's so cool to be in an atmosphere where, you know, there's a lot of greatness going on around here. You know, you go up to the wall and you see all the amazing artists that have been on the label, and I love being a part of that. And that's what happened to us at the beginning with DreamWorks, and so we've been kind of shuffled around to every label, and I'm glad this is our home right now.
Yeah, really lucky. I'm really grateful to get to keep doing this. You know, we're in the company of, like you said, greatness. You know, you look on the walls, there's AC/DC, Judas Priest, to Justin Timberlake.
When we got to get to business and face the audience and create something, you know, unforgettable. Back in the day, you know, with the Indians, with tattooing, they've marked really significant moments in people's lives.
It's a mindset, you know, like, I mean, we all have shit we gotta face every day, you know. I've gone through a lot of, you know, I can speak for me, I've gone through a lot of personal stuff, and not to mention professional stuff, that, you know, in the last couple of years. And just to get out of bed, you know what I mean? I needed a certain mindset, you know, and to keep and see this across the finish line.
It's very confusing for people, and I think it's because some of those party songs have been glorified as singles, and it's not what our whole record's about, you know? So that's frustrating. Like, for instance, songs like Lit Up. I walk in a room, Keith's playing the riff, and I grab the mic and I sing. I just start scatting the lyrics, and it's just about the first time I ever did cocaine. That's what the song's about. Now all of a sudden I'm fucking the face of the party and I'm a party band, but that's really all it was about, you know? And I can tell you, I've done a lot of drugs and alcohol. I have a lot of experience with it, and I actually met this guy when I was 19, and we partied together. So
the wheels fell off.
Yeah. It was not a pretty sight, and there's a reason why I'm sober, you know. So
Yeah.
If anybody tries to tell me that I'm a hypocrite or whatever, they can fuck right off, really. I don't know if people understand how passionate we are about this band, you know, and how hard we work behind the scenes. I mean, I think that's what people really don't know, because Stevie and I have been, you know, there's peaks and valleys in everybody's career, but we've been in situations not too long ago where it was really getting tough for us on a lot of levels, you know, and we were hanging on to this by a thread, and having a lot of faith and really communicating with each other on a daily basis to stay focused, you know what I mean? And
To just stay in the game.
And so that's what people don't understand. It's like there's so much work that goes into making a record, to songcraft and everything before you even get on stage, and all the sacrifices to get there with the families. And I can't even tell you, I literally have no friends because I've been touring for 20 years. I don't have friends. I got this guy's my only friend, and then my family, you know, and that's it, you know, because eventually people are just like, you're never around, there's nothing to really talk about, you know, and it's tough, you know, that part of it is very challenging, sure.
There was a time
we got held up at gunpoint by a cab driver, because we ditched a cab because we had no money to pay the cab.
Yeah.
And we had the bright idea to ditch a cab. That was one of them. At one point we were like, hey man, let's fuck this job. Let's take our last paycheck and we can get 100 hits of acid for $100 and sell them for $3 a piece. And we can become acid dealers, and then it'll support our music, and that's it, you know. And
we won't have to work jobs. We could just sell acid. And
we
fast
did
forward,
it, and we did it, but it
fast
was not
forward,
good.
You know, like, well, we don't have any money for beer tonight, so let me just take this hit of acid, you know, the corn, and within 10, 20 days, that sheet of acid was gone.
Yeah, and
So-
we had, like, there was a point where I just didn't know if I was normal or if I was still on acid, or it was like a good 2 weeks where it was very foggy what was going on.
We went to a party in the hills, the Hollywood Hills. And this is the Josh's compassionate side and really helpful side. You know what I mean? He's a solid guy. You know, we were probably up for a couple of days, and we did acid. And we went to this party in the hills for Porno for Pyros, and there was electric Kool-Aid there, music, and I just remember like the sky was going purple and black, and I started running through the forest, crying. You know, and he's like, "What's up, man? What's up?" You know, like, and he was the one that kind of brought me to reality. He put on some familiar. He was like, "Bro, all you gotta do is get some familiar music, breathe." And he put on some, I think it was some Beastie Boys or Pearl Jam or something, whatever was happening around '92, and I calmed down. You know what I mean?
I was good at pulling people out of bad acid trips. For sure. Yeah, I had that gift.
It's a gift.
Like, we're coming into your town and we're gonna kill, and we're gonna just take it and then leave it just in ruin. So we're definitely gonna be back here in the fall.
Hard
And,
Rock Hell. It's a festival.
and we love the UK fans, and we can't wait to get back. Passion, really. To wrap it up in all one word, it was a labor of love and passion went into this record, and it's very reminiscent of the time when we made 15. You know, there was a lot of lineup changes, and we knew we had a lot to overcome, and the same thing happened here. We wrote a lot of songs for this record. We put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into it, and it's gonna take you on a journey from beginning to end, and you're gonna love it.